What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Blake's Take with yours truly, Blake Neiman. And the NBA playoffs are officially underway, and these first round series are starting to make some interesting storylines. We've seen a wide range of shifts in these series matchups, from stars going down with injuries to improbable comebacks. Starting with the unreal Game 3 between the exciting matchup of two young up-and-coming teams in the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Memphis Grizzlies. The T-Wolves carried their momentum from their huge play-in win into Memphis, where they snagged Game 1 thanks to yet another impressive offensive showing by Anthony Edwards and D'Angelo Russell. But the Grizzlies have some studs of their own, and they dominated Game 2 in a blowout win to even the series 1 apiece. So then came Game 3, which had elements of both Game 1 and Game 2, making for an incredible storyline that has shifted the course of this series. It appeared as if the Timberwolves had flipped the script back in their favor, jumping out to a 26-point lead in the first half, and had seemed to have put this game to rest before it had really even gotten underway. But as we know, the Grizzlies are a bunch of fighters, and over the final 6 minutes of the half, the Grizzlies rolled on a 15-0 run to put themselves in a much better position going into the half. But the Timberwolves finally found their footing halfway through the third quarter, where they were able to get their first basket after going scoreless for 8 minutes and 34 seconds of game time between the second and third quarters. The T-Wolves went on a fabulous run, similar to how they did in the first half, regaining their large lead thanks to a big third quarter push that put the T-Wolves up 79-54, seeming to have eliminated all opportunities for any chance of letting Memphis get back into this game. Well, that didn't turn out to be the case, as there are 4 quarters of basketball in a game, and the Timberwolves apparently only came to play 3, as the Grizz kicked off the fourth on a 21-0 run that evaporated the large deficit thanks to large pitch-ins from Desmond Bane and Brandon Clark. The Grizzlies then finished the rest of the game on a 21-12 run to go from being down 26 to shockingly winning by 9. In all, the Grizz outscored the T-Wolves 50-16 in the final 14 minutes of the game in an incredible turnaround that gives them the 2-1 advantage in the series. With lots of young talent finding their groove, this series could take a turn any which way the rest of the way. As for the other teams in this year's postseason, both reigning conference champions are facing a bit of adversity with each of their stars coming down with injuries. Both the Suns and the Bucks are each locked in even 1-1 series in the first round, with both Chris Middleton and Devin Booker now unavailable for the near future after both going down with injuries in their Game 2 losses. Now, I do think these teams have enough depth and firepower to overcome these losses in the first round, but it sure won't be as much of a breeze as they expected it to be. Other guys are going to have to step up in their place and perform to the level that the moment demands, or else these two elite teams could find themselves out of the playoffs much sooner than they anticipated. We'll see how these playoff series take a turn. The first round, things are already getting spicy, so we'll see. In the playoffs, it's a whole new season, so anything can happen, and you can catch all of it and more here on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and or YouTube. Intriguing storylines out there. Who will be the NBA champion this year? We'll have to wait and see who makes it out of the first round, and that will give us a much better picture of what's going to go down. Keep up on all that's going on Blake's Take, subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful day.